How's everyone doing today? Thank you for joining me on my Flippin' Thursdays presentation. And I want to get into the topic of moving. Like, oh, over here. See this? It's like the opposite. I don't even know. There, that. I just moved and I want to talk about moving today and being a flipper, investor in real estate, and flipping properties. And one of the ways that I have been able to do this is I have gotten myself very uncomfortable and moved a lot. And it is one of the best ways to up your game, go up a level. If you want to just keep doing the same sort of level of project over and over again, I'm sure at some point you would have enough capital not to have to move, and you could just do another, leverage your property and do another property. But if you're like myself, I like to challenge myself and grow. And for 25 years that I have been doing this, I push the envelope, I think, every time. And I think it's just it's a personal choice. I do believe that there's only two directions in the world, and that is, for your personal growth or, or decay, really. And I don't say that lightly. It is nature. We are either growing or we are decaying. So I choose growth, right? Because I don't want to decay, not yet. And so I push myself to always do a new challenge. And therefore, I have to get uncomfortable, guys, a lot. And that is where growth resides. That is where super success resides, is in that uncomfortable zone, that zone where you have uncertainty, you have maybe some fear, anxiety. You face all of those things when you're in your growth phase. And when you start to do this and you understand that that's how growth feels, then you accept. Then you have you don't resist it. You actually accept those feelings as good feelings. I like to rephrase my the words fear and anxiety with excitement. It's exciting, So those sort of butterflies that you get, you could look at it again as the glass is half empty, which is the negative, the negative connotation, which would be fear and anxiety. Or you can do the flip side of that. It's all about perception, and you could do the flip side of that, which is, I'm really excited about this. This is going to be great. I feel like, it's a little bit unsure, a little bit unknown, but I know that it's going to be really great because I'm going to push myself. I'm going to creative, thoughts going to come in. I'm going to have inspiration. Ooh, I just get chills when I say that, actually. Like, have faith that your soul has chosen this journey for you. And I am a real estate flipper, and I also talk very much about your soul's journey and mindset and all that. And you know that about me by now if you've been following me long enough. So they're all intertwined for me. But I really believe that I am here on a path to make the world a better place, help as many people as I can. And I know that by doing what I do will motivate and inspire people to improve their lives. And so when I feel uncomfortable, I am feeling excited. Okay, I'm not feeling the fear and the anxiety. I used to, guys, like, I've had to learn all of this myself over the years of how to deal with stress, how to deal with worry, fear, anxiety, not feeling worthy of success. I do a lot of personal development so that I I welcome the challenges, and I welcome the success. It's hard for people to actually believe sometimes that they're worth great success and great fortune. And I also believe that when you do make a lot of money, you can also help a lot of people. So that's really my goal, is to help lots of people, make it a win-win for everyone. Everyone does well. I do well as well. But I want to tell you that I moved on the weekend, and I am about to do it. I'm about to break ground. I have a project that I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be building a new house, and I am about to bring the wrecking ball in and tear that sucker down, um, and film it for my TV show, which will be really cool. So I had to get the hell out of there so that the wrecking crew can come in. So I again have moved. I'm just going to show you. I'm actually living in a temporary as well. So look at all the boxes. More boxes over there. And this is my world. And I don't want you to fear this world of moving and flipping and all that, because I honestly, like, I live an amazing life. And when I move, I actually feel that I get to sort of start fresh again, and I can clean out the cobwebs, declutter. I really like to be, have a decluttered space, a minimalist space. It gives you a chance to clean out your closets. It gives you a chance to purge and really hone your possessions to be things that you absolutely love and they give you joy. And I think that there's a show, something about tidying up. Anyway, it's a book as well. And the idea is that if you look at something that you own and it's not doing something practical for you or giving you joy, then I would say it's time to let it go. And there are things that I do keep over the years because maybe they have special meaning. Maybe they were a gift. Maybe they were a family heirloom. They conjure up good memories for me, or they're just beautiful. And I just I love beauty, and I love beautiful things around me because they really uplift my spirit and my soul. And so it's a great opportunity. Moving is a great opportunity not only to do your flips and to retain a lot of the money that you most possibly can, but also opportunity to start fresh. It's like a rebirth almost when you go from move to a new place. And it is an exercise of tidying up, which is, I think, fantastic. And it just instills new energy into your life. And that's exactly how I feel right now. I feel like, of course, it's, there's lots of boxes to deal with and all of that. But once things start to be put together, it's just so great. The feeling and the energy that I get from things and the placement of things. And this is called feng shui. There's many, many books on the art of placement. And it is true that if you do surround yourself with beautiful things that are in their proper place, you're going to actually feel an amazing energy from those things. So moving, do not fear it. If you want to get into flipping, I always recommend to my students that the very, very best thing for you to do to start at is to just start with the house or the apartment or the condo that you own now. Just if there is an opportunity with what you own currently to improve it without overspending, I mean, numbers have to make sense. You could flip what you're living in first. You could move out of where you're living, move into a rental like I do, and then tear down, renovate, add on, improve, whatever it is that you have. Do that before you sell it, because then you're going to be the beneficiary of the value add that you gave that property. And typically, you're going to like I'm not going to say 10x. You're probably not going to you might 10x. I mean, if you put in 50K, let's say, and you do a new kitchen or something for your house before you sell it, that could bring you 100K in return. So you can't hold me on that. But that's just a basic understanding of when you add value to a property, you're going to most likely get more money back from that investment. And that is the beauty of what flipping is all about. You do, X number of times that money that you put in, you get that back. So that is the reason why flipping works, because buyers are willing to pay a little extra, or sometimes a lot extra, to have the perfect property for them, to have the property that's already renovated, to have that property that's already been developed and it's done and it's move-in ready and it's turnkey, because people value their time. And so if you take your time to do the reno, to do the work, you will be paid handsomely for it. And that is why I am still in the flipping world doing what I do, because I've gotten myself to a very high level of project or luxury properties where I can do over 100% ROI on my project. If I put $1 million of cash into a property, I can actually get $2 million back. And let me explain what that is. You'll get your $1 million back because that's your investment. You get that back. But you'll get another potential $1 million or more as a profit. And that's what I'm experiencing at the level that I'm playing at now with luxury properties. I didn't start out there. I did take time to grow, but that's normal. I've been doing this 25 years. If you just want to start, you might start with a much smaller property, which is fine. And you may make 20% return on your money. And that's I think a fantastic starting point. My very first property, I made 26% return on my money. And that was a great profit for me at that time. And it inspired me to get into investing in real estate and flipping properties. I was not planning on flipping any properties. I was just fixing up a house that I was going to move into. And because I had someone come and knock on the door and say, you can get this much money for your house, I was like a changed person at that point. I was like, wow, what is this real estate investing stuff? Like, tell me more. And that's exactly how my journey started. And I have never stopped in 25 years doing this. And I have weathered all different markets, up markets, down markets, sideways markets, lots of fear in the marketplace, all of that. And I have to tell you that it is something that I love. And I think that a lot of people will relate to this. It is our nest, right? We're all instinctual beings and we want to nest. And so I think most people secretly fantasize about doing this if they're not doing it or not starting to do it. I think almost everybody seems to fantasize about real estate investing and getting into it. How can I get into it? Where do I start? And as you all, most of you listening probably already know, I do have a program to help you with that, and I am mentoring people to do this, and it's exciting. I can't wait. I've already got I just started this program in March this year, and I've already got success stories and more coming. So I am thrilled to bits to help you do this. And I totally recommend doing it. It is the best way to build your net worth. And I do my webinars every Wednesday night. And last night I actually was asking everybody, like, do you actually know your net worth? Because I bet you 9 times out of 10 people do not know their net worth. Yeah. So think about that. And if you want to get my help on any of this, I am here for you and for your success in real estate. Tracy Fines, the Flipping Queen, and I hope that this was inspirational for you today. And get yourself packed up and move. It's great. Bye, everyone.